Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is another fall video. I'm taking a few of my fall favorites that I do every year, updating and changing them a little bit for this video. Then I'm making some do-it-yourself crafts with my friend Angelique. She came over to help me make some. And then later that night I decorated my house and I also made some pumpkin seeds. So I'm sharing it all with you guys, some of the fun traditions that I like to do for my family. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. It'll give you some inspiration for this fall. So let's jump right in. Growing up, I had a friend, and every time I'd go to her house, the house would always smell amazing in the fall. And her mom would have orange zest and clove and cinnamon simmering on the stove. It also was a house that was always decorated really nicely, and her mom always made the most wonderful, delicious meals. So it was just a welcoming environment. And so this is when I first discovered this, and I've been doing it really in my mom's house and then in my own house ever since. So you can customize it. I haven't put apple peel in it before, but this year I started with apple peel and I love it. So I have that brewing, and you just basically have it simmering. Just keep an eye on it as it's simmering, but it's a great way to have your house smell amazing for guests. So I invited my friend Angelique over. She also has a channel on YouTube, super cute, very similar to kind of what I do. We have a lot in common.
Yes.
So we're making some DIYs, and some of them are gonna be for my place and some for her place, and we're gonna show you guys how we kind of decorated it. So we're starting with these mason jars, and we're gonna paint them with fall colors. So here we have some chalk paint that you can find at Michael's, and we're painting some mason jars. You can fill these with candles or flowers. They're really easy to make. And last year I went for a clean, really simple, more classic feel. So if that's your style, definitely check out last year's decorating videos. This year I wanted to go for more colors for sure. If you have kids, it's really fun, or if you just enjoy colors in general instead of neutrals, I think it's really pretty. So we're gonna start first and foremost by painting these, and then we're gonna go ahead and decorate them. So the initial red color that we had was a little too stop sign red, so we added green and red together to make this fabulous maroon color that looks a lot more like fall. So these are supposed, so for mine, we're gonna go all the way around with them.
Okay.
How's that? Yep. Cool. That's the thing too, you can totally customize it to me. I always say this on my channel, like, you just kind of do it. The whole point is to be creative. We each decided to decorate our mason jars a little bit different. So for mine, I took burlap ribbon and I'm adding letters so that all four spell out the word fall. Are you gonna paint on yours, or you're just gonna do the burlap by itself?
I think just the burlap.
Cool, I like it. Creative expression, that's what we're going for.
See maybe what my vision might look like. That might work if I tie it tight and then tie it the other way.
Yeah, for sure. Making skills are lacking.
Do you need help with your bow?
I might need help with my bow. I might need your cheerleader's bow making skills. Do you have to like make a lot of bows at some point?
My mom and I one year decided that each game we would all have different bows. Like that was our thing. So my mom we literally had a whole counter full of ribbon, and we made different types of bows for different games. So like we did cute little ones, huge ones. Oh yeah, it was so much fun.
I love it.
My mom and I literally just sat there and made
cheer
bows
all day long?
Cheer bows, yes. I don't know what I'm doing.
Me neither.
To be honest.
I dig it. We were both sort of winging it a little bit. She tied her burlap and I decided to just glue mine from behind.
Ta-da!
And I'm pretty much finished. Well, so then you can just put flowers in them and you can put them around your house.
Cute.
Right?
I like it.
Yeah. So now we're going to be making these little trick-or-treat bags.
So
cute.
you
can pass these out to all your little trick-or-treaters if you want. I mean, it'd be a lot to make it, so maybe like special trick-or-treaters.
Like your neighbors.
Niece and nephew, or like your neighbors.
Cute.
So yeah, you can either do it. I thought these little burlaps just by themselves, if you put some candy in it, are cute, but then you can decorate them. So I thought we would decorate and do like a little face.
I like it.
So
little scarecrows.
All right. So maybe I should put on the eyes, and then
you want me to cut?
Yeah, you can cut out like the little
noses. Little nosies. Is that big enough?
Yeah, that should be small. No, that should be perfect.
Cool.
Cute.
Off to a solid start.
I know, right?
I can cut a triangle.
This is how you bond with your friends, guys. This is how you bond.
Truth.
Over random crafts.
I want to be more arts and craftsy. Great Sarah's gonna be like, no more hanging out with her. Too much arts and crafts.
Right? She's a bad influence on you. So we are making Scarecrow Faces. We are gluing on eyes and noses, and then we have puffy paint for the smile. Now you can draw on the eyes or just give these to kids you know. Keep an eye on them because the eyes can be popped off easily and those could be a choking hazard, but you can have a lot of fun with these. Once they're dry, you can add candy or toys to them and they make great little gift baskets. So next we're making burlap inserts for frames that you can already have in your house. You just replace pictures with these burlap inserts. You can do thankful or fall. You can do so many different things with it. So using stencils and a paint sponge, you're just going to sponge some paint over the stencils so it creates the word of your choice. Once it dries, you can add it to a frame and it'll look really rustic and really cool. I liked this idea and I loved the idea for thankful as well, so I think I want to do that one, and that will last through Thanksgiving. So we are going to carve the top of this pumpkin, take all the guts out, and then we're going to put flowers in here, so it's going to be like a little...
Oh, cute.
Yeah. This won't last super long. That's the only thing. You can get fake pumpkins from like Michael's.
That makes sense.
And I have done that in previous videos, but you can also do it with a live pumpkin. So later that night, we both took the crafts that we made and decorated our places with them. And so I love the flowers inside the pumpkin. I do that every year, but this is the first year I'm doing it with a live pumpkin. Just make sure you throw it away after 2 days because it'll start to get really moldy. And I love this fall idea. I might try to do it with like all maroon or just maroon and orange, but there's so many different ways to do it. And I decided to put candles instead of flowers because I already had the flowers in the pumpkin. And then some little pumpkins around. So I thought that was a really fun centerpiece, really bright and colorful too. So my friend Angelique sent me some footage of decorating her centerpiece for her table, and I loved how she went a totally different direction with her mason jars. She added flowers, and she's decorating it in her own unique way. I thought it was super cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So we both decorated our house with our DIYs that we made earlier that day. So a bit later that day, I decided to make roasted pumpkin seeds, which are really good, but what you need to do is you need to take the inside of the pumpkin and you want to clean out the seeds. So you just want to remove all of the pumpkin insides so that the seeds are by themselves. Let it dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, then spread it evenly on a baking sheet that has olive oil on it and add a little bit of salt. Then you're going to want to pop that in the oven and roast it for about 20 minutes. Keep your eyes on it because it's going to get golden brown. You want to pull them out before they burn. So while I'm doing that, while those are cooking, I'm going to decorate my front porch. So I have these little lanterns I bought online. Last year I had fake candles in there. This year I'm just going to stuff it with some smaller pumpkins. And then I'm also going to put seasonal flowers. I'm going to have this pumpkin. I'm going to go ahead and carve this pumpkin in a few weeks, but for now I'm just going to put the pumpkin inside the crate. I got the crate at Home Depot, and I also get my seasonal flowers at Home Depot. So in the summer I like lavender. In the fall I like more fall appropriate colors. And just trying to make the outside of my house look more welcoming. And then I just take out my traditional decor. I got this sign last year, I believe, at Home Goods. And then I'm going to hang my wreath. And then, yeah, that pretty much completes the outside decor. And then by that point, my roasted pumpkin seeds were done. So I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to let them cool down. And then you can eat them just like that. And they kind of taste a little bit like popcorn. They're really yummy. I would definitely try them. And this is a great tradition of mine for my family that I love. So this is my second fall video. I have another one, some really great fall recipes coming on Wednesday. So keep your eyes out for that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out Angelique's channel. Huge thanks to her for coming over and making crafts with me. Check out my last 2 videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.